Well, not intend for it to be a long one, but I can go on sometimes, so we'll see. But I wanted to touch upon something that happened earlier this week. Now, it's not normally the case that somebody's death, like in the public eye or in YouTube community, something like that. Anyone outside of my friends, family, um, like close circle of people I proactively care about. Whilst I have a compassion that they've died, unless they're a nonce or whatever, and it's a shame, it really is, and I'll give it that time and thought of compassion, and then life kind of goes on. Life on life's terms is tragic sometimes, it's inevitable. Um, but no, it struck a dark chord seeing that Boston Lloyd. I'm not sure if all of you or indeed any of you know who Boston Lloyd is. You can Google or YouTube him. He, I think, well, for what it cost him, his family are currently in the process of a GoFundMe to help fund his funeral. Um, he died at 29, heart attack, I believe. But he spent the last 12 months of his life in stage 5 kidney failure. He should have been on dialysis, but argued against that and used his own methods, which could have contributed towards his death. Most likely, probably did. But certainly his abundantly reckless attitude towards steroid usage put him in that position, and I'm not. It's tragic. It's tragic. It really is for the son he leaves behind, the loving wife. His father commented on his last Facebook post, telling him he loved him. He was proud of the man he'd become, and that he was going to get through it. And 29, leaving behind a family who are possibly having to rely on a GoFundMe for a fucking funeral because you spent all your money on gear and not even a pro card to show for it. That's sad. That's really sad from so many different angles, and anyone with empathy can go and have a little delve if they wish to. And anyone who's in a position where they're abusing the body, feeling like we're going to live forever and we're going to be okay, because that was very much Boston's kind of outlook until forever wasn't forever, and then he spent 12 months being advised to use dialysis and waiting to be put on a transplant list. Heart goes out to the family, and I respected the boy's honesty and that he didn't sell out his own kind of. He'd go down swinging on something if he thought it was right. I'll always respect honesty combined with conviction. I just hope that anybody in a position at the moment of taking life for granted, just don't. 29 years old, he made a Facebook post 2 days before. Well, his last one was something about where to place carbs, like in a day or something trivial like that, I don't know. But the last one was talking about how much better he felt and how much he knew better than the doctors, and if it was for them he'd already be on dialysis. Yeah, maybe it would, mate, and you'd have had another 20 years. And he doesn't. He's gone now. That's an entire family changed forever. The son growing up wondering who his dad would have been. Think on. I mean, if you've not got kids and you want to do what you want to do, fair enough. If you've got children, if you've got people who care about you, you have a responsibility to look after yourself. You do. Take it at least seriously enough to be able to look yourself in the eye and say that you are doing